Hey YouTube, what's happening? Another quick vid on these past couple of weeks' hauls. There has been gun show hauls, academy hauls, pawn shop hauls, all kind of stuff. The coolest part about it is a lot of it has come very, very cheap. So I've been able to stay in my budget of for the month of picking just hobby stuff up. So we'll start with the first thing that we've been really into lately, and that's fishing. I haven't even had a chance, honestly, to go out and throw bait in the water, which has been really crappy. It's either the weather or I've had to work, or this past weekend I actually had to work on a weekend, which is a little different, but it is what it is. You know, we make time for other stuff, and we do what we can. First things first, like I said, is the bait casters. These bait casters I found at a local pond, which is really cool. This Lew's Xfinity, brand new, still in the clamshell. Not a high end bait caster, but something that I could definitely make work. I think this thing comes up on like Walmart.com and eBay. You can pick them up between like $40 and $60. Not too bad. I actually picked this up for $15 at a local pond, so I was really excited about that. That next one would be this Shakespeare. This thing is opened, but honestly, it's never been, when you can look at it, it's never been used. It's never even been put on. There's no rubbing on here of it being put on a rod. This thing's pretty cool too. This thing pops up on Walmart.com and Amazon like that for somewhere anywhere between like 20 and 35, $40. Also picked that up for $15 the same day. So $30 for a pair of bait casters. If I don't use them, it doesn't matter. They were $15 a piece. Who cares, right? If I do use them, they seem pretty well made, man. You know, Shakespeare is a pretty well known name in fishing, and Lew's is now too. So pretty awesome. $15 a piece. Could not go wrong with them. On to the next one. Benchmade. I've wanted a Benchmade for quite a while. I had one when I was in the military, and I can't even remember which one it was when I was in the military. I know it wasn't out the front or anything. I think it might have been a mini bug out or a bug out. But I found this Griptilian, and not really on sale, but Academy had it for like $144. You could tell I've already started modding it. I put the deep pocket clip on it and the little lanyard with the skull on it. So it was like $144, $45. Ended up being like $150 something, or $160 almost. Not terrible, but just your normal Griptilian with the S30V steel. And like I said, now the deep carry pocket clip. This is definitely going to be something that I'm going to be carrying. Pretty good knife for what it is. Next thing's up, these two Skies that you see, the Grimace Purple and the All Black one. I know sometimes Skies don't get a very good name for themselves, but honestly, for the price that you can get them at, and I'm not even saying, like, I think they're retail like $229 or $249, but you can buy them used for a lot lower than that. There's some people that say they've had really bad experiences with them. I have never had a very bad experience with one of these things. I've owned quite a few. Take them to the range and they fire every time. Yes, the trigger is long. Yes, it's a long reset. They are what they are. They are inexpensive ways to protect yourself, is what they are. So these things are, like I said, normally $229, $249, depending on whether you get a CPX1, CPX2, 3, 4. You know, that's what they are. But these two came out of a pawn shop. I get calls every now and then from certain pawn shops that I frequent for stuff that either can't move or they're going on clearance. I got buddies that work there, or just stuff that they really need to get rid of because it's been sitting there so long. These two were sold to me as not working. I get this all the time. I get, people coming in, they're not working. People have bought them and brought them back because they're not functioning correctly. I get it all the time. 9 times out of 10 when this happens, I'm serious. 9 times out of 10 when this happens, I bring the weapon home, the pistol, rifle, whatever it is. I bring it home, I open it up, and it's freaking filthy. Clean your weapons. A dirty weapon will not function correctly. If you don't know what you're doing when you open them up, take it to somebody that can show you how to do it, how to clean a weapon, or look on YouTube, here on YouTube, and see the procedures for how to break down your weapon and clean it. Because if I'm getting sold these that they're not working correctly and all it is cleaning, there's people missing out on a lot of good weapons. This thing looks like it had been in a purse for a long time because it had a lot of like little pocket lint and stuff in it. And this one was the same way, but it had a lot of dirt and grime in it as well. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what I paid for these, but I can tell you that it was under $100 each. And if you look at it, there's 2 mags. They still have the little lock that comes with them both, right? And that's for each gun. This gun's got 2 mags too, plus the one that's in it. So 3 mags total, 2 mags plus the one that's in it. All for less than $100 a piece. It's insane. I brought them home. I cleaned them up. I repainted the sights on this one, on the back. And then I repainted all 3 sights on this one. See the yellow? I repainted all 3 sights on those, and that's pretty much all I did. I cleaned them up, repainted the sights, and they are good to go. They're going to be going on my table at the next gun show. Whoops. They're going to be going on my table at the next gun show. So clean your weapons, guys. I mean, if you don't know how to clean a weapon, look on YouTube. Go find somebody that can show you how to open up your weapon up, how to open your weapon up. But if I'm getting sold these for less than $100 a piece because they're not non-working, I mean, that's ridiculous. Anyways, back from a rant. 357 mag, because I always need to pick 357 mag up when I find it cheap. This was at a gun show for $15. It is a complete box. I don't know why he was selling it so cheap. It's awesome. PPU for that 3030 lever that I just got. This is, if you don't know, PPU. Obviously, if you're a weapons guy, you should know PPU. It is made in Bosnia. PPU makes a lot of stuff for calibers that are kind of hard to find. Not that 3030 Winchester is, but like they make 6.5 Carcano. They make all kind of stuff. So, and then from Murdoch's, this was actually pretty cool too. I think this was on sale for $20 or $23. 3030 Federal Fusion. If you notice, this is 170 grain, so it's a little bit heavier. The PPU, I believe, is 150 grain. So that'll be cool. But that's the extent of these couple of weeks haul. Honestly, the biggest thing, if you take anything away from this video, the biggest thing to take away from this video is clean your weapons, or you're not going to be able to protect yourself. A clean weapon is a safe weapon. A dirty weapon is a very, very dangerous weapon. So clean your weapons, guys. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.